Hey everyone, I wanted to go ahead and take a look at the SPY chart and review today's trading action and see how it relates to my game plan. Uh, Many of you are wondering if I am still bearish on the market, and yes, I am still bearish on the market. When you enter a trade, you have to understand the range of possibilities that can happen. The markets do not go straight up or straight down. Uh, they make lower highs and lower lows in a over time. So that's what that was my objective in previous videos, to show you that just because we broke this neckline, that we were not going to go straight down. I showed you in my past videos examples of where we even went above the neckline like we did here, and then proceeded to make a lower high and then lower lows, and then eventually meeting the price target of the head and shoulder pattern. If you missed those videos, go ahead and click on this area to jump to the video that shows you those examples. So we did get an up move to above the 50-day and also above the neckline, and we also challenged the 10-day, but by the end of the day we went ahead and closed slightly above the 10-day moving average. And so far I haven't seen anything to suggest that I should change my sentiment. Price action wise, we had a really solid move. Volume wise, we're moving up on lower volume. We've got multiple options expirations this week, and we have a shortened trading week. All of these can affect the price movement of the market. Now, what would I be looking for next? Well, certainly the market is showing a lot of strength here, so I'm going to look for where would the next lower high be. Where would it face the next resistance? It's still got some space here, some room here to make a lower high. In fact, many times it can come up here and make a lower high or an even high or a double top when it's even. So I would look across here and I see an area of possible resistance. Okay, so I'm looking here and I see this pivot high, this area where it served as support, and here also it served as support. So I'll be looking very closely to make sure that this line holds, and I'm going to look for some similar price action as we saw in this area right here. The price action here was where we intraday went above the resistance, but by the end of the day could not close it above it. And the same thing, I'll be looking for it to probably break above this line intraday, but I would see if it actually closes above that line. If we don't close above that line for 2 or 3 more days, then there's a high probability that we're making a lower high and that the market will continue lower. So that's the key thing I'm looking for right now. If we do, however, start to close above this line, the next step is the 210.50 line, 210 and 50 cents line, and I'm going to look for that, which was our last point of resistance. And if that breaks into new high territory, that's when I would probably become more bullish. I wanted to show you guys also on this area of the chart where we had a pullback, and then you see here we also had a nice strong gap up on higher than previous days volume, and we closed above the 50-day and the 10-day. We closed solidly above the 10-day, and yet on the following day we had a bearish reversal. And so a gap up does not guarantee that it's a bullish signal and we will continue higher. If you didn't have a solid game plan, then you would have been shaken out here if you were short, and then you may have thought, well, let's go long, and then you would have been pulled into this pullback and probably would have been shaken out here thinking the market was going to continue lower. So you have to have a game plan so that you don't get shaken out and whipsawed and lose on both sides of the trade, the short and the long side. So The only reason why I'm not bullish yet is because we've had this confirmation of the head and shoulders. If you guys watch my previous videos when we were in this area, I went bullish on this candle, and my game plan was simple at that time. We had to hold this pivot low. So you can see I try to get into the market as quickly as I see a reversal. However, this signal overrides this reversal in my mind. And when you have a game plan, you'll have conviction to hold your trade and let it give it time to work out. Now, many of you guys wanted to short the market and buy puts in this area, but because I knew the range of possibilities, I said save your ammo, because you can have a better opportunity in case we rally up into this area and form a higher low. Then we would have a better opportunity to do a short position. Now, by shorting, I mean you can either short the ETF, you can either buy puts, you can do short calls, or in my case, the preferred method is to do sell credit spreads, credit call spreads. So that's it for this video. I hope you found it educational. If you like it, please click on the like button below the video. If you'd like to get notification when I produce new videos, please click on the subscribe button. Thank you for watching.